What's up, y'all? So it's August 3rd, and it seems like my August is getting weirder and weirder by the day. I leave my house, talk to God, or I kneel down, talk to God. After that, I charge my phone. Then the neighbor pop out, like clockwork. He go say Grand Rising. I say Grand Rising. But he only do that to monitor what I'm doing. He don't really do that to say Grand Rising or say good morning or to say how are you. He just does that to stop my... He needs to see how far I've evolved, or he needs to see my pace. So I say my little 3 cents to him. I say Grand Rising. And I walk down the apartment and I see trash on the ground. God say, pick it up, be clean. I told God, I said, this is not my stuff. This is the junkie, the retard, and the whore. This is their stuff. God say, they're not gonna do it. You do it. He says, I need to tell you something. I need you to understand that you're cultivating your world by your actions. So even though most of the things you do in your life aren't your responsibility or work, it shows who you are. So I pick it up. Mind you, you got shit tissue, dirt, like just all type of stuff, cigarette buzz, just filth. So I get back walking up to the trash can, and the old dude say, you know, each one teach one. What he say? Each one teach one. I am my brother's keeper. I said, I'm not no one's keeper. I said, none of these bummy niggas, I said, I don't know. He said, I said, they have to learn. Eventually, if you keep using that narrative, when do we learn? You get what I'm saying? And he will say, I like that, and smirks at me. I said, it's the devil. He say, oh, I like that, tough love. What other love is there? Soft love is for when you got things good. Then when I say, he said, you need some sanitizer to clean that up? I said, no, one of y'all can do that. I didn't already did my part. Then he go in the house. Because once you speak the word in confidence to someone, they get scared. They're either gonna comply or they get scared. And and that's why I made that comment about the blacks earlier. Look at my complexion. I'm in the same category, but I will not condone no trashiness as a people. Otherwise, take me out of it. One thing I learned about August is that August, God said, be yourself. Whatever that means, whatever the outcome is, be yourself. Because the world gonna hate you anyway. You're a Leo. The world is gonna hate you and use you anyway. So be yourself and roar. Be as bold as you need to be. Because naturally, in my heart of hearts, I actually have a lot of empathy and sympathy for everyone. That's why I know never evolve in life when I should, because I'm always helping people. But God said, your time is up with that. Your time is to help you and to serve you. It's the only way things will work out in your favor. Black people got to understand we don't look good, even to each other. We look like trash, bums, and retards. And we don't want to admit it. We always say, man, we done been through a lot, black excellence. No, this is bullshit. What are we doing? And are we going to do it now, in this generation, or the next one? That's really it's how simple the question is. Are we going to play around? Because if we are, we're going to do that for a whole generation. I know how we are. Or are we going to set it up for the next one so they won't have to do what we're doing? Easy. And I'm 36 years old. Do you honestly think I want to be doing this? But in my heart of hearts, God said, you already signed up to do this. You already signed up to help those for the next generation. You just didn't know that this is what it would feel like or be like. I was having a conversation with my neighbor, and he was saying how slavery is worse than this, but very similar. And I was saying how slavery is better than this, even though it was harsher. It's because you knew what was happening. You knew what was going on. You weren't confused about the outcome. Now, we think we're free. We get a paycheck. We signed up for slavery. That's the difference. Slavery was forced upon us. And this new age, we sign up for it willingly. Hollywood, regular jobs, you know what I'm saying? High class jobs, doctors, lawyers, engineers, it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. And one day we'll have to break it. One day it'll have to end. Whether we like it or not, it'll have to end. Not because we want it to end, but because it's a part of the cycle. Everything in this universe has an ecosystem. Evil can't last forever. It's impossible. Because the sun still shines. And if the sun still shines, then we have a chance. We always will have a chance. But yeah, yesterday I just had a moment where I had to reflect and ask myself, if this is all we are, is this is what people died for? Is this what people got murdered for, raped for? Is this what people got taken away from their family for? This is it? A bunch of stereotypes and illiterate people? This is it? The funny thing about life is that the funny thing is that I actually prefer being on the bottom because I like the sore losers. I like grassroots. I like small businesses, the concept. And when you're on the bottom, basically that's what it is. You're the underdog. So the black story is the underdog story. The underdog story is our story, but we were the overdog at one point. We were actually, the overdog would be the wolf, or whatever the evolved version of a dog is. We had benefit. We had power. And we lost it all. Due to our arrogance, our ignorance, and our inability to listen. We were stubborn, and we still are stubborn. One day, this will change. We may all be dead when it happens, but one day this will change. Either we will change it, or God will change it. Only two options. Anyways, I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. I gotta go to the library, do some research on art, get something to eat, start my day, see what God has for me today, what I can learn, what I can see, what I can feel, what I can do. how I can change my life in a day. Talk to y'all soon. Be blessed.